Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mika and today I'm going to talk about a virus, a dangerous virus that is slowly eating up our community and nobody seems to be talking about it, even though they can all see it. I don't know how to call this virus. I honestly don't have any clue what to call it. But guys, how do you call this trend of older women, old washed up women sleeping with younger men old enough to be their grandsons? How do you call this madness? Help me out here. How do you call this madness? Let me take you some years back. This madness of old women, old washed up women sleeping with younger men, old enough to be their grandsons, and shamelessly going public about it, shamelessly going to media platforms to talk about it, was started by the late Wamboyi Otieno, if I remember well. Those who remember Wamboyi Otieno, those who remember the love saga between Wamboyi Otieno and her garden and Mbogwa, you are my witnesses. When Wamboyi Otieno went public about her affair with Mbogwa, this whole country, the whole country was in outcry. This country had never seen such an abomination. Family members from both sides of the family were in outcry. They didn't want to hear about it. They were shamed. They were humiliated by Wamboyi and her actions to go public how she's sleeping with Mbogwa. Wamboyi and Mbogwa were advised to stop embarrassing their families and do their madness in private if they must do it. I think they listened to that advice because they slowly faded out of the media. Later on, a few years later, I think Wamboyi passed on. May God rest her soul in eternal peace. I don't know where Mbogwa is. I can't talk about him now because I'm not sure where he is. Now, that madness, the Wamboyi Otieno and Mbogwa kind of madness is back. That virus is back. And it is eating our society like never before. Look at all these young men. Look at all these young men with grandmothers. What is this? What is this? What kind of shame is this? And nobody is saying anything about it. If you say anything about it, you are hating, you are bitter, I don't know, you are what, you can't find love. They will call you all sorts of names. Really? Is this the kind of couples we want to see in our country? Is this the kind of couples we want to see in our society? Is this the kind of couples we want to see doing church weddings? Is this the kind of people you want to attend weddings to see young men marrying old women like these ones? Is this what we want to see? Is this what you want to see your son marrying? Not me. Definitely not me. I wouldn't want to see my son marrying this or this. Call me a hater. Call whatever you want. But this is not what I would like for my son. Never. Some even claim that they are pregnant at 52 years old. 52 years old, heavily pregnant with a child. That's more than half a century years old. More than half a century years old woman claiming she is pregnant. Honestly, when does menopause begins? Generally, when does menopause begins? Ama she's Sarah or Hannah from the Bible na hatujui. When I saw this, I just had to go back to my biology notes and read. I had to. Yes, it is possible she could be pregnant. It is biologically possible for a 52-year-old woman to get pregnant. And let's not forget that guardian angel is Hallelujah. Physically strong, big appetite for food and sex, high testosterone levels. Yeah, it's possible she could be pregnant. And if she is pregnant, if it is true that Esther Musila is pregnant, deep down from the bottom of my heart, I offer my congratulations to them. I offer them my congratulations for having a baby so late in life. At the same time, if this is true, this is going to open up a Pandora's box of more and more older women trying to get pregnant. And they will be using Guardian Angel and Esther Musila as a perfect example. They will be trying to get pregnant just like her. If this is true, I see more and more older women going after younger men. This is going to get out of hand if it doesn't get stopped now. If Esther is really pregnant, women, older women with her kind of mentality are going to run wild in this country. Trust my words. If this is true, I wouldn't be surprised if there is an outbreak, another pandemic of more and more older women like her going after young men and claiming that they are pregnant. If this is true, I wouldn't be surprised if this couple also, a few months later, claims that they are heavily pregnant as well. I wouldn't be surprised at all. All right, guys, I will end it here, and I will see you guys in the next video.